So happy to have you here. I want to be the first to welcome you and congratulate you on taking that first step to committing to your health and your wellness, your happiness by placing your very first order. So, welcome. We are so excited to have you as part of our little health and happiness community that we have. So, I am here to introduce a little bit of how to get started, how to have the best success as you are getting going, because you aren't here because you don't want to make changes. You're here because you desire changes, and we want you to achieve them, of course. So you are going to be getting a series of videos each week. Your friend that helped you get started is going to send you a video, and there is going to be a key phrase at the end of it. And we want you to listen to these videos. And after you watch it, send that key phrase to your friend. And if you watch all of the videos that get sent to you over the course of 8 weeks, you're going to get an extra little special goodie from us as a thank you for being diligent and committed to it. So I want to introduce myself a little bit to you. My name is Michelle Rose. I am one of the main leaders here on this team. And my journey actually started 8 years ago. I've been on these products for 8 years now. And I actually have an autoimmune digestion disorder, which is what really drove me here. I was a brand new mom, and moms can very much, I'm sure, relate to kind of where I was. I hit my rock bottom when I became a mom. I was in a really bad flare of my autoimmune disorder. I was chronically exhausted, had really bad insomnia. I couldn't sleep. My days were spent laying on the couch far more than I want to admit or wanted to even experience at that time. But I was so exhausted and miserable that I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't physically bring myself to do anything else. And so when I started hearing about Plexus, I really truly felt that it was an answer to my prayers that I had been praying over and over and over again. And when I really dove into what gut health was and how these products help very simply balance and support my healing, I was all in because I didn't have time for complicated. I couldn't afford these hundreds and hundreds of dollars of systems either. And so having a simple, effective solution was exactly what I needed. And so I jumped in, started applying, and started, I want to say, quickly seeing results, but I wouldn't say it was quickly. I felt like it was quickly because I had never felt results like this. I had never actually had a supplement work. I had never actually had any kind of relief from my symptoms except using prescriptions. And at one point in time, I was on over 10 different prescription meds. And I just started getting sicker and sicker and sicker as the years went by using these prescriptions. And that's why I decided to really take this switch and take this plunge. Was I wanted to use something that could actually heal me and not continue down the landslide that I felt like I had been on. So I had very small results in the beginning, but those compounded over the years and compounded and compounded, and my life has completely 180'd in the best way possible. So that's why I am still here, because it has given me so much. It has given me life. And so kind of looking at where you are going to be, how are you going to have the best results? The keys to this, one of the most important things is the person that's helping you. We need to be able to know what you're looking for to support you properly. So make sure that the person's helping you is aware of the three most important keys of what you're looking to improve with your health are. We have no idea how your body is going to respond. So you might be seeing results in different areas that you're not expecting, but kind of with that compounding effect I was talking about, it should compound and you'll start getting to those goals over time. And that's going to lead to these three really important things that you need to key into to have your success. So the first one is patience in the process. You didn't end up where you're sitting right now overnight, right? It took time. Whether it's a weight loss that you're looking at, you didn't gain all this weight overnight. If it's something like me, I was looking at healing 15 plus years of health struggles. And so I knew it wasn't going to happen overnight. And so we want to make sure you are committed for a minimum of 3 to 6 months. because time is of the essence. Healing is time. The longer you give it that time, the more results you're going to continue to see. I still, to this day, continue to see changes, positive, healthy changes. The next thing is consistency with the products. You cannot expect to have results if you are not taking them. And so we need to make sure that we are taking them, but taking them consistently, regularly. Every day we are taking our products because that's the only way for them to work. And the other piece of the puzzle is support. We are here to support you, and having that open communication is very important. If you hit some kind of roadblock, you need to communicate that to the person that's here to support you. If they don't know you're having a roadblock, they can't help. And sometimes we need to make a product change. We need to make a dosage change. We need to kind of tweak things a little bit. And that happens over time as you heal. Sometimes we need to take more of things. Sometimes we need to take less of certain things. Sometimes we need to do product in, product out. And it's something that, after all of these years, I've kind of figured out my role. But every once in a while, I'm like, ooh, well, like maybe I get sick. I'm feeling a little under the weather. I increase certain things. And there's various different things that I will adjust, but I know how to do that after the years that I have been here. So with that, you definitely need to have that open line of communication so we can support you and help you with those little tweaks where we are at. I also want you to know about your subscription. So as a VIP customer, you have something that's really cool. You have access to our perks program. And what that is a loyalty rewards program where you can earn free products simply by ordering. So it's all based on your subscription. And the subscription is really important because of consistency. We were just talking about how you need to be consistent with your products. That subscription is set up for every month because our products are a month supply. You have that order coming. You're not going to open your cupboard and be like, oh no, I only have 2 more days left. When it takes about 5 to 7 days typically to receive your products, that would have a lag time. We don't want that lag time of you not having your products. So helping with the consistency is important. And then you also have that added bonus, that loyalty rewards of earning free product credit. So every few months you can grab a free product. You can try out something new. You can get a little something extra. I personally love to get our skincare system using the perks. So I don't actually pay for my skincare. It comes free and it's amazing. I absolutely love our skincare. But you can go on there, pop on anytime and see, okay, how many points do I need to try this? I really want to check out this product. And you can kind of see how that adds up. Another thing here is I want to talk about the 4 ways that you can do Plexus. So you're already on number 1. You're on the first way that you can do Plexus, and that's buying products and being a customer who just takes the products, loves the products, and it has an incredible experience there. That's the first step. The second step is what I always recommend people do because there is power in numbers. So then step number 2 is having a few of your friends try out the products with you. And this is very, very powerful for several reasons. Most people know about how important accountability is. When you have accountability, you are more likely to show up. You are more likely to achieve what you've set out. And that's the whole idea of a team. When you're on a team, like a sports team, you guys work as a combined effort towards a goal, right? And you're going to show up because your friends are showing up for practice. You're going to show up in that game and try your best because you don't want to let your team down. Okay. It's similar with taking our products. You might not working towards the exact same goal, but you're all working towards feeling better. And you're going to be taking your products and you're going to be sharing how things are going with your friends as you're going along. And what I love the most here is when you have what I call the buddy system. We work with the buddy system is as you're taking the products and your friends are taking the products, you're going to be sharing how things are going. And your friends are going to be experiencing things different because no body is the same. Every single body is different. And this is why the whole, I want to see how it works for me doesn't play in right because they're going to see different results. You're not going to be able to speak to the results that someone else is going to see because it's going to be different for every person. So you're not coming in making any kind of claims that this is what it does. You are simply saying, I'm trying this. I'm going to see how it goes. I'd love for you to try it with me. And when they try it with you, they're going to be telling you how they're doing, and you're going to be telling how they're doing. And in that, you are going to have such a higher belief in these products because you're going to be seeing the power in which they work. It might be helping crush your cravings, but your friend might not have anxiety anymore. Your other friend might have lost 10 pounds in their first 10 days. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe your friend pooped for the first time in 10 days. And when you've gone that long, that's exciting. You never know what you're going to hear. And so you're going to all be creating your own stories. And in those stories are transformations, and those transformations keep you going and keep you excited. Okay, so I always recommend the buddy system. The stat behind that is when you have 3 of your friends start with you, you have a 90% success rate. And like we started at the beginning, you're not here to fail, you're here to have a change. And so if you want that success, you need to grab that friend to do this with you. Okay. The next step is you refer 10 friends. You have 10 friends get started with you, and the cost of your products are going to be covered every single month. Okay. There's going to be income, amount of cash coming in every single month that is going to cover the cost. So you don't have to worry about how am I going to afford these products. They're paid for. Easy. And the fourth way that you can do Plexus is not just covering the cost of your products, but maybe covering the cost of your whole family's products. Or this is where the fun things come in, like fun trips and incentives, things like walking pads we gave away recently, and Apple Watches. For me, you can see my sweet family here. My husband actually doesn't have to go to work anymore because of how I decided to start doing Plexus. So that is the where you really get to jump in and decide that you want to make some more money for your family and kind of change the game for yourselves. Okay, so next we're going to move on to another support layer that we have. We have this beautiful Facebook group. It's called the Health and Happiness Community. And in there, you are going to find some really beautiful, incredible stories that are powerful, that you might be able to resonate. There's a little search bar in there that you can type in any kind of health issue, and sometimes, so depending on the health issue, you might not have something come up, but if you have something more generalized of like migraines, IBS, those kinds of things, you can put it into that search bar and you're going to see some really powerful testimonies. You can also learn about the products. You can go into that search bar and type in ProBio5, for instance, and you're going to see some information come up about those products, and you can start learning about the products more. We also have lots of guides and references and those kinds of things that take place. We run various different challenges and groups to help keep you accountable and keep you on track and just always layering that support. The more support you have, the more success you're going to have. And so that is it for me for today. We are here to support you, and we're so, so, so excited for you to get started. And the key phrase that you're going to want to text into your friend is, let's do this. I'm so excited to see where this takes you over the next several months.